Captain Falcon we saw before, where Fox is going to have to use his superior mobility to weave in and out of Ryu's threat ranges, while Nemmy's just trying to hold neutral and just like push the wall of pain forward to reduce the amount of space Fox has to play around with.
Yeah.
But let's see how that unfolds in this game.
It's going to be interesting to see how the flex comes into play, because I know Nemmy can play so here with these rivals, likes to do that.
That is true. I forgot about the reflector. That'd be quite vital. But Streakz with a strong opening right now. As I said the previous few times, how will Streakz deal with Nemmy's disadvantage? How much will he push the percent forward?
That was an early up.
Right now, Nemmy just struggling to get off ledge.
There's reflecting again. Streakz playing a lot more aggressive this game. Not.
And that's going to be an up smash. That's very solid parry. God damn.
Such a hard call out.
But Nemmy's stage position, he actually has a lot of advantage here. Just having this stage presence. Now got Fox at ledge, less space to work with. Got a little bit back, but not enough. As we see, look, as soon as Fox is cornered, it gets really hard for him to move, and then Nemmy just gets more opportunities to get just hits him. Found that opening in his pressure. I feel like Nemmy was about to go for shield breaker, and Streakz just somehow he just knew and up to it. The empty hop grab. This pressure is insane from Streakz right now. Just unable to land, and the trade between the fair and the up smash is not favorable for Nemmy. Nemmy just not able to play his game plan at all. Being a moving wall of pain, just getting pushed away by this swift fucking Fox.
And it's not like Nemmy is playing slow or Streakz is playing slow. Like Streakz is right up in his face. He does not care about a single thing coming from Nemmy there.
Streakz just pressing the correct buttons in the situation, and Nemmy's just getting opened up by every single one of them. He's expecting Nair twice and got 2 dares from the mix-ups from literally every other approach in this set so far.
God.
That back is going to take it. Just so clean. See, stream, now you know why Streakz is my favorite to win the tournament. Do you see this gameplay? Are you not entertained?
That was fast.
Very swift. But what I do want to see from Nemmy is I don't even know.
I don't. It's hard to think what he needs there, because he spent a lot of time in the air, not just from like up air, like back air, up throw, up smash, forward air. He was just struggling to land so much.
Yeah. But I guess there was one thing he was doing well, was when he had Streakz pressed that ledge, and when he actually took away the space Streakz had to move, he was able to get some damage in, get some pressure in. Like, even when he got the kill on, like, I don't know, it was the first or second stock with Tatsu, it was at ledge. When he got damage, it was at ledge. Yeah. Whenever he's able to push Streakz into like uncomfortable positions at ledge, he's able to actually put out the pressure he wants to in the matchup. But to get there is really hard. Ideally, you'd want a smaller stage. And I'm pretty sure PS2 is technically the longest stage in the game, like side to side. So, a better stage pick from Nemmy, IMO.
I do feel like Town Team would be better here just because there's more platforms to play around. It might not be perfect, but there's a bit more landing options there.
Completely agree. But at the same time, it does mean more up air extensions for Steph, if he can get the up airs.
Could definitely see some jank for platform with the forward airs as well.
Right now, Nemmy's just trying to get out of disadvantage again.
And this is where this stage is going to be perfect.
And that's a short break. And that's why I need to be careful. It's a swift hit into Shuri, take the stock.
I was just about to say, with it turning into FD there, Streakz would take advantage with more jungles, but...
Oh, the head dodge. Oh, that's a huge whiff. Gonna take some damage here. Might die from this.
Oh my god.
Very explosive. Got nice punish on there.
Maybe this was a great stage for Nemmy.
Very good stage for Nemmy. Nemmy just, as I said, just able to get away once. As soon as, not like last game where Steph got literally every hit correct. As soon as they're more even on the guesses, Nemmy catches lines and stuff, it gets a lot harder for Streakz to apply the pressure.
Might also be here that Nemmy just needed
That might
to...
be it. Might be a free stock.
God.
Damn.
Could just be that Nemmy just needed that one game. You're like, oh, okay, this is what Fox does. I remember what Fox does now. Let me punish that.
It's true. But as we see, I don't think, like, compared to first game, I don't think Streakz was dancing around his shield as much. Like, he wasn't using the space he had as much. As we see, they go back to PS2 where he has more space. Wasn't using the space as much and got caught out on a lot of his approaches. Similar to even what I said against the Captain Falcon, just somewhat linear approaches getting snuffed out by Ryu's jabbing down tilt. But into game 3 we go. This is a best of 5 though, so a little bit more time to adapt for both players.
Kind of want to see how Nemmy does here now, because
I do want to see Streakz play a little bit slower. As fast as game 1 was, I want to play a little bit slower, just to really feel out the options that Nemmy goes for, and to like just make sure he 100% knows with his reads.
it just seemed like Nemmy's just like, he played that first game and he's like, he's understanding what Fox is doing now, but he's on to back quite fast.
Hadouken was really good to stay stored up there.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't go the way he wanted to.
No punish on that Fox, there was
But as we said, it's always a push of how far can you take Ryu's disadvantage. But IMO, I think that this stock is literally even. Both can die at any point. Yeah. They both die the next punish.
Oh, the playing both so safe now.
Up smash. Fantastic. Unlucky for Nemmy that Tatsu didn't hit, but it might take it right here with a Tatsu. Barely living. Very happy that Streakz didn't air dodge, because that might have been the kicker to take him into that blast zone. It's close range pressure.
Good, pushing.
Pushing advantage. Pushing it super hard. As I said, what you can make out of Ryu's disadvantage will be like monumental. See, he's gotten a whole stock again, just the entire stock out of one disadvantage from like 20%.
Again, I think Nemmy needs to be really careful with his throw. He's been using it well, but I think Streakz is going to stop picking up on it now. That he can just up air through that focus like it's nothing.
Yeah, you're not allowed to press focus on your landing. Unless you like 100% know Streakz is going to go for a back air. That focus is not a button you're allowed to press. Just try fade to ledge or find a different way back to the ground. It's very hard as Ryu, but you got to find it.
Keeps dropping these shields against this downer. It's just losing every single bit of advantage he's got at the ledge.
It's really hard to drop shield at the right time, as it's a mix-up between nair and down air. And if you have to guess one or the other,
oh my God,
that took him out. And the game's pretty much even after the essentially 0 to death from Streakz in the second stock is even neck and neck. This is a really scary matchup. Streakz are 41. One punish. But Streakz just taking his time. I really like this. Just finding it open. Similar to when he's fighting Darkstalker. Just find the whiff punish if any possible to get in. This is time to extend the lead again. Ryu in disadvantage. How much will Streakz take it? Will manage to land? But Tatsu missing. That's a nice cancel. Is that going to take it? Damn. 2-1 to Nemmy.
Your range is 1 fist short.
Really nice feeling at the end there was that Nemmy didn't use focus on a landing, and I think he kind of caught Streakz off guard. He was expecting the focus to come out and punish the cancel, but Nemmy just never went for it.
But now 2-1 to Nemmy. Streakz, how is he going to take this game? Oh, an immediate reflector to stop any Shaku approaches. But yeah, same as last time. Just all you can really do is just push Ryu's disadvantage as much as you can. Steph really holding back now, which is what I like to see, because you don't want to scrap with these fighting game characters. Their buttons up close to just do way too much damage. drop shot for the Tatsu. I think he was probably going to go for up tilt.
I think we're going to see Nemmy try and slow this game down a bit here.
I want them both to slow it down. I don't think Nemmy's trying to slow it down at the moment. He's just trying to, as I said from before, just push this wall of pain forward slowly.
I think he's realised where he gets into disadvantage though, and just like just completely backing off. Like the second he feels like he's in disadvantage, he's just leaving.
Yeah, he's like literally, they're both trying to play a whiff punish game, which I like.
Oh,
bro, both nearly tied. And I know Streakz' DI was all the way towards that blast zone because he's inputting the back air, drifting towards it. But Streakz with a lead, he's just going to hang back, honestly. No need to approach. And you don't want to approach his wall of pain, but the back air catches him on the dash in. But catching a jump, gets, it whiffed. He gets 3 up airs. And still more damage, still hasn't been punished for the one disadvantage he's been in. Down there to break that focus immediately. And now, Streakz with a, I can't say it's a big lead, with a small lead at the moment. Even though it is at 90%.
And he leads the lead.
Any lead is a lead, but that's
going
going to be
a whole stock lead.
the whole stock gone. And Nemmy on his last stock of this game. So Streakz just slowing down the game, using this space a bit more effectively, and just keeping Nemmy in disadvantage a bit, like just like in first game, just keeping Nemmy in disadvantage. And Nemmy expected a defensive option there. Oh. Nice down there. Barely living. Streakz managed to get out of the corner, actually pretty impressive. Nemmy had all the pressure in that situation. That's gonna kill. Final stock. This is very scary for both players. Be a little bit of damage for him. Can Streakz keep him in disadvantage though? That's a real question. But the get up attack gets punished with up smash. That was not the option
very
to
good
go
disadvantage there. Up smash, the best way to keep your opponent in disadvantage. Nemmy trying to pick 3D land.
You gonna take him back to town, or is town banned this time?
What would be left open? Kalos.
Kalos. Is this gonna be the bane like it was for Darkstalker, or is this gonna be the answer that Nemmy needs?
This does seem like a very weird pick yet again. Like I can see what he's trying to go for, but it's just leaving Streakz so much space just to play around with.
Pretty sure Fox has a wall jump as well, right?
Yes, I want to say yes.
I think so. So it just gives him more recovery mix up. But I guess that's not where he's getting caught, so it doesn't matter too much. But these platforms, I don't think it's going to be advantageous for Nemmy. Actually, maybe, because Ryu's up here is actually chasing each other.
I think it would be better for Nemmy as Ryu than it was than it is for Terry. But again, there's all this space for Streakz just to play around with between these two platforms.
Yes.
Like we saw Nemmy struggling to get down on PS2, and this is just going to be so much worse.
Yeah, but it's the same both ways. We got whiffed. But for high recovery, you're going to focus cancel in, get punished for it. Not double nair, I like that. You're actually taking Nemmy stock. If your first nair doesn't work, just nair again. Moving like Link.
The stage still just feels so weird because this character, unless it's at the ledge, where Streakz is probably going to try to stay away from, the main killing options of Tatsu and Shuru are going to just
a bit weaker, yes. So it's a bit strange. But as you see, Streakz just keeping his distance. Like, I'm not approaching you anymore because I don't need to. I have the lead. And this is honestly how I want to see the matchup being played by Streakz. But Nemmy's going to have to try and just break this zone he's creating for himself. I understand what Streakz was going for because he hopped over and he burned his double jump. He had to land. And landing on him was not good option, so he went for the risky air dodge. But now Nemmy in the air again.
Just backing off completely.
You having to land again?
Oh, you managed to get in. Going
Focus
aggressive
towards
with that
center.
one.
Oh, he missed the tech. Full smash is going to take the stock. Have to tech those. Be aware and tech those. Oh, the grab. Just being fearless in his approach to the ground. Again. He's catching Nemmy in shield right now. Approach with down air this time as the last few times he was in shield.
He's
That shield
just,
poke.
he's just in Nemmy's head so much right now.
But that's going to take it. Up air sure you cancel. But honestly, the game's actually really close now again. The damage... Oh, never mind. The damage just keeps going up. I was going to say, maybe could probably take the damage in one punish, but I keep talking about Nemmy's punish and he's just taking more damage. Maybe I'll talk about Streakz taking damage and the opposite will happen. Oh, commentator's curse. That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, what
have you done?
Wait, this is not the curse I wanted. Calm down.
You've cursed this man.
Absolutely, but that might be it. Not quite, couldn't quite get a catch. But catches him out of the down with up smash and that ends the set. 3-2 to Streakz. Very, very nail biter of a set. God damn.
Almost cursed it. Almost cursed it. Right.
Just like that. Just did it. Just saying, if that up smash got shielded, Steph lost the set there. The set was over. Would have been